The grocery store is going beautifully. You have the list. You have the cart. You have a small human who, 2 minutes ago, was happily holding a banana. Then you say it is time to put the banana on the belt so the cashier can scan it. And the world ends. There is screaming, there is arching, there is a body going fully horizontal on a floor that has clearly never been cleaned. And you are standing there, holding a banana, wondering how this became the hardest moment of your week. But the tantrum may not really be about the banana. It rarely is. Here is what is actually happening. For toddlers, big feelings arrive faster and louder than the tools to manage them. The part of the brain that handles emotion is wide awake very early. The part that calms things down, plans, waits, and finds words is still under construction. So your child can feel an enormous wave of frustration, disappointment, or overwhelm with almost no ability to slow it down. It is a flood arriving in a body that does not yet have a dam. Add the ordinary ingredients of toddler life. They are often tired, often hungry, often moved from one place to another without much say. They want to do things themselves, but cannot quite manage zippers, stairs, or the laws of physics. They have strong opinions and a tiny vocabulary. Imagine knowing exactly what you want, feeling it intensely, and only being able to say 3 of the words involved. You would probably lie on the floor too. So a tantrum is usually not your child being manipulative. It is a small person hitting the limit of what their brain and body can handle in that moment. The banana, the wrong cup, the sock with the wrong feeling, these are not the real cause. They are the last straw on a load you could not see. And this is where the natural parent response can quietly make things harder. You are embarrassed or worried or simply exhausted, so you explain why the banana must be scanned. You bargain. You raise your voice. You hand over the phone. You offer a treat just to make the noise stop. All understandable. But a child in full meltdown cannot access logic. The thinking part of their brain has temporarily left the building. Reasoning with a flooded toddler is like reading the instructions to someone who is already underwater. And if big feelings reliably produce a treat or a screen, the child can learn a simple pattern. Falling apart works. That does not make them devious. It makes them a fast learner in a system you accidentally built. The no-pressure shift is to change your goal. In the moment, your job is not to teach a lesson, win the argument, or stop the crying instantly. Your job is to be the calm your child cannot find on their own. Start with your own body. Lower your voice. Slow down. A calm adult is not a magic switch, but a panicked adult almost always makes the wave bigger. Then name the feeling in a few simple words. You are so mad. You wanted to hold the banana. You are not agreeing to undo the rule. You are showing your child that the feeling makes sense and that you are still here. Keep the limit kind and clear at the same time. I won't let you hit. I'm right here. Comfort and boundaries are not opposites. A child can be safe and held and still not get the thing they wanted. Then, mostly, wait. The wave has to crest and fall. You do not have to talk it down sentence by sentence. Your steady presence is doing the work, even when it looks like nothing is happening. A few things make the whole pattern easier. Watch the timing. Many tantrums cluster around hunger, tiredness, and transitions. A snack before the shop and a warning before you leave the park can prevent more meltdowns than any clever phrase. Red cup or blue cup gives a child a little control in a day that is mostly decided for them. Save the firm limits for the things that truly matter, and let the small things be theirs. And once your child is calm, keep it short. This is not the moment for a speech. A simple, "That was hard. You feel better now?" is plenty. The lesson lands later, through repetition, not during the storm. Now, a quick note. Ordinary tantrums fade as language and self-control grow. If the meltdowns are extremely frequent, very long, involve hurting themselves, or you feel something deeper is going on, it is worth talking with your doctor. Trust what you see in your own child. But for the everyday, floor of the supermarket moment, the shift is simple. Start asking, how do I stay calm while my child borrows my calm? Lower your voice. Name the feeling. Hold the limit. Wait for the wave to pass. The banana may still cause a scene tonight, but it does not have to take you down with it. Less guessing, more understanding. Subscribe for clear, practical explanations of the moments that make parenting feel